Okay, ladies and gentlemen, new day. It is Sunday. It is a rainy Sunday. I don't know, you guys can't see that in the background, but it also is Father's Day, and I am out here in the garage exactly where I want to be. But we got a nice, cool care package from Compressive Tuning, and I'm going to unbox this, and I'm also going to install it. So they also sent me a couple more things. Let me show you guys. Sorry, this isn't all that rehearsed or anything like that. They also sent me 2 more boxes, but we're going to get into these later on. But the one part that I am really excited about is this part. Let me move the camera closer. So here we are. During the time I was filming this video, I did not realize that I forgot to turn my microphone on, but that's okay. We will go ahead and continue on with the video with this voiceover. Maybe I should do more of these. But anyways, for the sake of time, I already undid the tape, and here we go. They provided a nice carrying bag, but of course it's always nice to have product stickers. Of course, there is the hardware that goes with the product. And when I took this out of the bag, I wasn't exactly sure what these were, but these are actually replacements for your pop clips, and we will go over that later on in the video. It actually adds a nice touch to the engine bay. Okay, and moving on, here are the instructions. It's always nice when a company prints out instructions in detail in color, but if you are looking for a detailed install video, they have one on their website. Also, SUBARU made a detailed install video on their YouTube channel. Here you go, that's one of 3 pieces that come with the part. And here is the scoop. This is actually the part that provides functionality to the Shroud, and we'll go over that later on, but I will say it is a nice quality construction piece. And here we are with the Shroud itself. Just like the scoop, I was very impressed with the construction, the quality, and the material. No BS whatsoever. Although I will say I would prefer if the color was black so it would blend into the engine bay, but I think the silver is going to give it a nice touch. As you can see, the radiator is also silver, so let's see if it's going to blend in the engine bay, or let's see if it might stick out too much for my taste. So once you have the bumper removed, you're going to remove the 2 clips holding in the intake duct, and you're going to remove that. After that, you're going to remove the 6 clips holding the stock radiator shroud. And up next, we're going to remove 4 bolts holding in the headlights. There's going to be 2 on each side. And up next, we're going to remove 5 bolts holding the upper bumper reinforcement bar with a 10mm socket. There are 5 on each side on the medial aspect of the headlight. And once all of the bolts are removed, the upper bumper reinforcement bar should simply slide right out. Set the bar aside as we will need to reinstall this part later on. And up next, you're going to remove the 2 12mm bolts holding in the upper radiator brackets. As you can see, mine are aftermarket, so mine required a 5mm Allen. So keep that 12mm socket, as we're going to be removing the 12mm bolt on the left side of the hood latch. To the left of that, there is a silver bolt that will be replaced by the provided hardware. All right, this part's pretty cool. This thing is a little bigger than I thought it would be, but hopefully everything lines up. Let's see here. Does it go back here? I think this little wiring thingy is getting in the way. Just push that back. I think it's really that important. And now it's time to install the ram air tray. So that 12mm bolt that you took off on the hood latch, we're going to reuse that bolt. And on the left side of the ram air tray, you're going to use the supplied 5mm Allen and just snug it down. So once you have the ram air tray installed, now it's time to install the Smartflow shroud. It's very simple to do. All you have to do is line it up with the bolt holes, install the radiator brackets on top of the Smartflow shroud, and then it's time to install everything in reverse order. But wait, there is more. diverter valve thingamabobber, just put a pop clip in there and you will be done. So I can see the functionality of it now even more. Now everything is installed. I don't know if you can see my hand right here. So air flows in through your grill up here and into your air box. Obviously, if you still use your stock air box, which I don't, I have an aftermarket intake, the stock hood also has a seal that goes around here. So it kind of blocks the incoming air from going into the engine bay. So I can definitely see how much more functional this is over stock, because the stock doesn't have this little diverter scoop thingamabobber and air is just going who knows where. So yeah, pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna serve as a functional mod for me, since I do have an aftermarket intake. But if you do run the stock airbox or even the Cobb SF intake, where it utilizes the stock air snorkel thingamabobber, whatever you call it, if you know the technical name to this, please drop it down in the comments below. I can see where this piece will be very functional for you to draw incoming cooler air for your intake charge. Okay, so I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm really not digging the silver color of this. I would prefer if it was black or red. Those are the other two options that I saw on the website. But this gives it that raw finish type of look, kind of that unfinished look. So if that's your thing, yeah, cool. Otherwise, black or red are the other options, which I think black would blend in better with everything else in the engine bay. Just my honest opinion. Okay, so now that everything is installed, let's go ahead and put the bumper on and let's give this a test. So I think I showed you guys these earlier. These are the clips, which I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, they are replacements for your OEM pop clips, just to add a little bit more flair to your engine bay. So let me see if I can figure this out on camera for you guys. Here's your OEM pop clip. Just gonna pop this out, just like that. Cool, it's awesome. Not gonna lie, I really like those. Those are pretty cool. It gives the engine bay a little nice touch. Okay, so what I have here, I have some paper. I cut it up. Similar test to what SUBARU did on their video, but I have to try this out for myself. So bumper is now on, everything is fully installed, and then we're gonna blow some air. I'm gonna use my leaf blower and see exactly how much air is going through this, and also we'll test the functionality of it. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, let's do this. Nice, look at that. You see all that air going through. You can feel all this air coming out too. That's pretty cool. Normally your hood would be covering all this and directing air into your air scoop. Wow, that's a lot of air. It really is. So this is probably simulating your car going at around, I don't know, 20, 30 miles an hour. But yeah, it's functional, all right. Okay, so I took a step back and I started thinking, so is this going to draw a lot of air into your intake box? Now, if you guys out there have any theories about water, and you guys know I live in the Seattle area where it rains 250 days out of the year, is this going to, I don't know, soak up your air filter with water? I am not sure, but if you have any theories, please post them down in the comments below. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Also, another reason why I preferred the black piece, and if you look through the grill, you can see the piece just sticking out too much. It just looks out of place. So I was thinking about taking the bumper off and spray painting it black just to help blend into the grill area a little bit more. What do you guys think? Okay, so there it is. Compressive tuning Smartflow shroud is fully installed. I will say it's a nice quality construction and functional piece, I might add. I do like the way it looks inside the engine bay. If you're looking for something just to add something to the engine bay for aesthetic reasons, definitely something I can recommend. Quality construction is there, nicely thought out, I will say. Is it worth it to you? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But as for me, this probably won't be as functional for me since I am not running the stock airbox or the Cobb SF, although that might be an option in the future. So if you guys are interested in something like this, check out the link in the description below. So with that said, I appreciate you guys supporting this channel. Working all of these overtime hours to help pay for this engine build is just sucking the soul out of me, and it really freaking sucks. Let me tell you guys, if you guys have been in a similar situation, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is my lazy Sunday, and it is Father's Day, and yeah, I don't know, I guess it's just time to wash the car and do what the hell I want to do. But with that said, I did run out of time. I don't have time to test out the other stuff. We'll do that in a future video, or we might even do a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys supporting me, and more videos to follow. Catch you on the next one. Peace out, guys. Do a small little baby pull right over here.